Welcome back. October marks Filipino American History Month. And today we want to celebrate one Filipino business you may be very familiar with. Of course you are. You see the signs there. Señor Sisig is one of the most recognizable Filipino restaurant chains across the Bay Area. It started as a food truck and now has multiple trucks and brick and mortar locations here across the Bay Area, and it is delicious. We are joined here by Evan Cadera, the company's CEO, and executive chef Gil Payumo. Thank you both for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
We immediately thought about you when we were thinking about how we can very much showcase Filipino American History Month, because there's no doubt you guys are so popular.
Wow.
To think about how you all were born, high school friends, things like that. Walk us through it for someone who may be living under a rock and doesn't understand how you guys came to be.
Yeah, when we started, I mean, we opened up in 2010. Yeah. I've known Gil since high school. We went to Westmore High School in Daly City. Pre-2000, so we're a little older. But yeah, I mean, I've known Gil for over 20 years now, and when we had the idea of doing it, we came together and came up with the idea of putting sisig in burritos and tacos and whatnot, and so we gave it a little test at the house, and we were like, this is something. So, you know, long story short, we took that and ran with it.
And you say this is something, when we talk about sisig, a staple, I know that we were just talking off camera about your family coming from Pampanga, and that being a staple in that portion of Philippines, I should say, as well. Talk to me about how you came up with the menu and how important it is to have these flavors represented and presented to consumers here across the Bay Area.
Yeah, it's definitely something that our focus was to put Filipino food on the map to the masses and have everyone get educated about Filipino food and the culture. So I think sisig was up and coming during the time. People didn't really know about it, but we felt like it was going to be a hit, and just for the flavors and everything from the marinade to the cooking style of it, and we wanted to put in something that was more palatable for everybody, and everybody loves burritos, tacos. We wanted to mix it up with that, so I think that was something that was really important for my culture and for food, me coming from the restaurant and food industry. We wanted to put something different out there that it's not only hard to replicate, but unique. So with Señor Sisig, with the Filipino-Mexican fusion, we felt like it was a good choice, and everybody loved it, not including our whole family, but everybody surrounding us and supporting us.
Yeah, so 2010 is when you guys began. Here we are, 2024, brick and mortar stores, a bunch of trucks. How does it feel to be here and be, you know, really that representation for the Phil-Am community?
Yeah, I mean, I think it feels awesome. I mean, for the Filipino community, for, you know, some kids from the Bay Area to be able to build something like this, it's been an honor. You know, we've been able to put our businesses in iconic locations like the Ferry Building. We're opening up in Chase Center in early 2025, and so to align with the Warriors and do things like that has just been amazing. You know, I mean, it's been an amazing run. We've been in business, what, 14 years now, going on 15 years, and so it's every day has been fun, and we're still excited as we were since day one.
Yeah, and when it comes to people who maybe aren't familiar with the cuisine of the Philippines, maybe they walk up and they say, okay, what would you recommend? What are you immediately explaining to them that they should try?
Well, our pork sisig is our staple, right? And we have a big pig on our logo, and it's our most popular protein choice. Of course, we have chicken, we have tofu, we also have vegan items, but pork is the way to go. You know, just from the fattiness to the sourness and all the spices that are put into our marinade, it just meshes well with the guacamole, the cheese, and, you know, the spice level, the fresh jalapenos, everything from the sweet, the sour, the spiciness. I think it's just, that's what Filipino food is. So for them to try things, you know, what better way to do it in a taco, in a burrito, just for people to kind of like, you know what, how can it be, you know, how bad can this be? But when they taste it, it's really good, and everything meshes together. So I think the pork sisig is our staple. I always kind of have people try it first to see if they like it or not. But after that, you know, I think people are just amazed how good it is and how flavorful it is.
No kidding. And here we have a spotlight on the food, as you can see on our screen. What do we have here, and how can people order it?
Yeah, so you know, we have the pork rice bowl here with the pork sisig, the char, which is pickled vegetables with the fried eggs and steamed rice. This is a very classic dish. Over here we have the crispy sinigang wings here, and it's marinated in tamarind, some chilies. It's topped up with some sinigang flavoring, and just some garnish on top. And we have some two burritos over here. We have the special for this month. It's called the bistek burrito. Bistek is more like a lemon, soy, garlicky ribeye dish, topped with pickled red onions, a fried egg, and some garlic rice. And the other one is our classic pork Senor burrito. It comes with adobo rice, lettuce, pork sisig, pico de gallo, cilantro cream sauce. And the last one is a dessert item that we have at the Ferry Building over here, is exclusive in the Ferry Building. It's our churros with the ube and macapuno dressing. And we have the two frescas here, the ube horchata and the calamansi fresca. So all this, again, could be available in all locations. We do have the wings only available in Oakland, and the churros only available in Ferry Building. So we kind of do that to kind of draw people to different locations, to make people want to go there and try it out. So that's what we're doing in our upcoming new locations. What are we doing different that makes people go to these locations and not get it from a Valencia or a Ferry Building or Oakland location?
Yeah, we love an exclusive item.
Yeah.
And we absolutely love you guys and your food. Thank you so much for coming on, Gil and Evan, to talk to us just about it all. I know I can sit here and talk to you about more of your menu items for hours, I feel like.
For sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we'll be right back.